Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we have a hint of a new exchange listing. I don't know which one it is. I've tried to find out because I'm in a group with some people, but they're not giving any hints away, and I probably wouldn't have been allowed to say it anyway. And we also have a changing of the guard for the Kaspa account. So it used to be run by Chad, who is Rue Barbarian, and he got the X account up to, I think it was 250,000 people. And then it was taken over by Christian Ludwig because of this whole decentralized crap that happens. Like Christian did a good job, but I think the overall opinion is that it should never been taken off Chad, because he built that up, like, and he did such a great job. Because they didn't want one account being the whole thing for Kaspa, but I mean it's more community now. There's a lot of people in the community that are all posting at the same time, so I think that's what they wanted. But we have a change in the guard anyway. So that's Christian there. He has a message. As Kaspa Unchained is a community account, it's time to rotate admins. Someone will hold a Discord vote. I am done as of today. It was a pleasure serving and running it for a few months. Now Christian was liquidated. I think he lost 77 million CAS, as far as I know. I seen a post that he bought some more there at the low prices, but I think maybe that was, I don't know if that's why he's stepping down, or is it his time is just to step down now and let somebody else have a go, or he got fed up. I'm not too sure. Some people wanted Kaspa Silver to do it, but I saw a post somewhere saying that he wasn't interested. He didn't have enough time in his hands to do it, because it's probably a full-time job just to keep up to date with all the posts. But if you go to the Discord, they had a vote. So as a proposal to appoint at 12 string Kara. So Kara is very active on X, and she has a blockchain banter US version. I can't remember what it's called, beneath the something. As the manager of the main X account, received massive community support in the preliminary poll, and since the discussion surrounding this proposal has effectively concluded, the matter is now put forward for a general community vote. So basically it was an overwhelming yes. So 412 people voted yes and 21 said no. And if we go back to X here, Kara, Kaspa Unchained, I presume they're going to keep Unchained now, but this is Kara writing the message. So it's basically, she had a talk with Michael Sutton, and they both brought their ideas of what they wanted the X account to bring to the table and the community, and they kind of had very similar ideas, so it's all good. So it says, after 3 months we'll circle back with another Discord vote to decide if we keep the keys here or hand them off to the next cypherpunk. Let's keep building the fastest, fairest chain in the universe together. So the keys to this are handed off to Kara, so let's see how she does. Christian says welcome, good luck. And there's a lot of good luck and well done and all that kind of there from the community. So good luck to Kara on that. Other news, Ray, who kind of looks after listings, business development and listings for Kaspa. He's one of the people, as well as Wolfie. So hey, a Kas family, along with the Kaspa KEF, to have a new exchange spot listing this month. Which one do you think it is? So I asked the question to Ray, is this because of the letter that Jonathan wrote, or is it unrelated? Was he working on this before that letter? And he said he was working on it before this letter. So it's definitely not Binance anyway at this stage. Unknown sex, or is it Trade Ogre? Nobody wants Trade Ogre. I think that's a joke. OKX, Robinhood, can we have spot listings? ZegX, no thanks. Coinbase, I doubt it. HTX Global, I think that's, in my mind, that's the most likely. And they go on OKX, Robinhood, Coinbase, any of them will be great, crypto.com. So we'll have to wait and see who it is, because nobody is dropping. They're working with Kaspa KEF, so usually they don't work with anybody to get new listings, but I guess they're getting a bit of help on this one, so maybe it's someone bigger. And as we know, Wolfie had the whole thing that Binance were looking for 3% of Kaspa's main max supply, which worked out as about $41 million, which is crazy. Then Jonathan wrote the whole email about refusing to go, and basically Binance is just a circus now with meme coins. And we have down it's that post from Jonathan has 2.4 million followers now, and still no replies from Binance. And then Mexc chimed in it as well. I can't show you the Mexc post because it's been deleted since. Her name is Cecilia. She's new in Mexc. She hasn't been there that long, so she doesn't know. It's probably just a mistake because she did delete it. She said that Kaspa never paid for a Mexc. You know, she was jumping on the whole cypherpunk movement, but they did pay Mexc. I think Mexc is the only one that they did pay for. And Levendi dug out the proof here from Discord. Well, it took us 3 whales to collect 40 out of 50k, so $50,000 needed to pay Mexc listing fee. The community was able to collect 10k in 3 days, and this was when everyone and all were 100% sure we need the bigger exchange, and it's a task of most importance and urgency. So they did pay 50k for the Mexc, so she deleted that post. VJ, he's very active on the community now. He has why VProgs make Binance irrelevant. This is a good Reddit post. It breaks it down. VProgs is very complicated, so this makes it a little bit to understand. If you go into the post and read it, I'm not going to read it out to you. It's interesting, you know. And we have Eyal here, is a Kaspa meetup in Warsaw. Thanks cryptopumpz.kas for hosting. So Warsaw is in Poland, so this is a kind of Kaspa Poland meetup. This man here, Eyal at Fish Tuna, as far as I know, he's ex-Dag Labs, and he's supposed to be coming on to me with the weekend. We're going to do a video on Lightning, on why Lightning doesn't solve Bitcoin's scaling issues, because this man wrote a couple of papers on it. So he knows the stuff, and I've always followed him. So I just asked him would he come on and like to explain it to the community, if you're not familiar with it, why Kaspa fixes those issues, and you know why Bitcoin is ignoring it. So hopefully look forward to that. Hopefully doing it on Sunday, so I might get it out Sunday or Monday. And this was the Kaspa 4th birthday. That was in the UK in London at Wolfie's. So I would have loved to go to that, because it was like €15 for a flight, which is pretty cheap, but then you had to pay for accommodation and all that kind of stuff. So I just couldn't afford to go right now. But I would have loved to go, and it looked good. And I just want to give this guy a shout out here as well, because I put this up on X and I got over 1,000 views. So I don't know if it's this man that created it, but this is where I found it. So Senan, he has spread it around. So this is Jonathan's letter to Binance, but it looks like it was typed out. It looks nice. Has the Kaspa, what would you call it, the wax kind of stamp, and it just looks nice. So some people are going to print this out and maybe frame it and hang it on the wall. I might do it myself. It does look nice the way he did it. So shout out to Senan for doing that. Well done. What else have we got? Watcher Guru just in. Senate Majority Leader Tune says a deal to end the US government shutdown is nearly ready. So I do reckon that the reason nothing is happening is because the US is shut down, the government, and not spending any money, and nothing is happening. But I do think when this happening, when they reopen, we have quantitative easing, we have the money printers are being turned on, and we have a lowering of rates again. I think all these are going to add in. I still think that we're going to get a big spike up in, for Kaspa, like Bitcoin first, and it'll roll over into the altcoins. So I hope that happens soon enough. I asked Grok what's going on, and Grok said from all the comments it looks like it's going to be a matter of hours, not days anymore, when they reopen. So fingers crossed for that. And then just one more thing, just a question for the community here, or the people who watch my videos. I need a bit of help here. So I got this message on my Kaspa KII video. It kind of pissed me off when I read this. I had my whole family over at my house on Saturday, and I went to bed, and when I was in bed I read this, and I kind of wrote a really bad response, angry response, so I deleted it since. But I want to know what's your opinion. So bro, the video in the background is just awful. No need to install these cringe AI generation. It's distracting, not helpful. It's better to put something like an audio wave or photos from events or real shops around the world that accept Kaspa. Yes, at least just put a DAG chain on the background. So what I had in the video was, actually, I can just get it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
So for example, this one is Kaspa KII. They created this one, and they created that one. That one was created by a community member. All of them are from community members. I just got them. That's another Kaspa KII that they made, because it's about their video. This is the Kaspa meetup from Australia. And this is something Kaspador created, showing the different speeds on the layer ones. This is Beyond the Blockchain. The documentary that never happened because they didn't get the funding. But they still haven't released the full interview with Jonathan Sampolinski. They have the short intro there, which is like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, but they have the whole interview somewhere and it still hasn't been released. What else have we got? That's another get together in Australia. That's the What's Up videos made by the community video. That's the video I made that got 180,000 views, 175,000 views on X, where we sent Kaspa around the world. It was really successful. And then this is from Ryan. He makes great music. They're all from the community, basically, you know. But what I'm asking is, he finds this very distracting. Do you find this distracting when you have Rory O'Neill talking in the background and all these videos are going on? Should I just have a DAG in the background when I do something like that in the future, with a voice changer or whatever underneath it? Let me know in the comments. It'll be helpful because, you know, if you guys don't like it, I won't do it. I don't find it distracting because I just listen to it. I wasn't really watching it at the same time. But if you find it distracting and you don't like it, please let me know, because then I won't do it in the future. I'll just put the DAG or something simple in the background because it takes time to put together. So I don't want to do all that if you guys don't like it. But anyway, that's the end of the video. If you found it helpful, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.